Okay. All right. In. All right. Here. All right. I'm going to finish up this video. I'm going to be through with it. Everyone on Facebook decides to check it out. Appreciate it. Thanks. This is Peter Stewart, but this is not the Power Control broadcast. I know science says Power Control, but this is just Peter Stewart. Just disregard the Power Control part because my executive producer in here. This is Peter doing the video uh, with regards to Stewart and Associates. Actually, how about that? What I'm doing here today again, I'm going back home. I'm recording actual video on YouTube. Today is the day that I'm starting my business. I'm starting my business in financial services, my primary business. I've had experience at work recently, this past Tuesday, that made me pretty much say, okay, this is my last day at work. I haven't resigned yet, but Tuesday was my last day at work. This is my last day of the job. I'm building a business. This is the route that I'm going to go. So the purpose of this video, again, and this is part two, purpose of this video is that when the times get tough, and I know they will, and there will be difficult times, I will be able to play this video back. My lovely wife will be able to play this video back and say, Peter, remember this, May 6, 2021. Remember this day. You can't quit. You can't give up. You got to keep pushing, even though it's hard. That's the purpose of this video. So I'm going to go through some things so I can remind myself what the original plan was. Not that it's not written down, but that it actually be live in the video. Now then, business. Definition of business: systems and processes that generate and create goods and or services that provide value that others will pay for, thereby creating streams of revenue and income for those that own, manage, and operate those systems and processes. Okay. Financial independence. All right. Two words: a definite number. Financial independence is a definite number. Longer definition of financial independence. Here we go. Financial independence is a definite number, a specific and definite amount of money capable of producing an income stream that completely provides for one's chosen lifestyle. It is an exact, a definite, a specific number. That is financial independence. My goal is financial independence. My why is legacy. It is my children. It is the name that I'm going to leave with my children and my grandchildren. That is my why. My why is the city of Jackson. It is what I can contribute. First and foremost, obviously, my life is God. After that's my family. Third, of course, is my community. Okay. Those are my reasons why. Those are my purposes. Okay. That I spoke earlier about in the financial services industry, that my chosen route is primary financial services because it allows me to be an owner. Once a person in primary financial services achieves $300,000, you own your business. You own your book of business. You can sell it. You can will it. You can even hire a manager to manage your business to keep your income stream coming in. You can pay someone money, give them a job to run your business so that you can continue to get the stream of income from your book of business. That's ownership. That's a revenue. That is the goal. That is the purpose. Now then, everyone needs to have a written plan, a roadmap, a way that they're going to do what they say they're going to do. What I love about Primerica is they have that roadmap. All right. This here is what's called a new recruit prospecting guide. The key to Primerica in building a distribution system is two things that I'm going to learn how to do and learn how to master, which I don't know how to do now. I haven't mastered. That is produce district leaders and then produce what's called regional vice presidents. That starts with prospecting. There's no need for me to write out a plan, for me to come up with a, hey, try to sit down and rack my brain or spend any time trying to come up with how to prospect. Here it is. Here is the new team prospecting guide. This is it. It's all together. It's already put together. All right. There is a written plan. There is a system. Remember, a business, systems and processes. There is a prospecting system for finding people. The whole foundation of Primerica is that you do not have to cold call. If you find yourself cold calling instead of warm market prospect, you are doing it wrong. You are doing the business completely wrong. There is no cold calling. I remember I worked for a company once where they literally gave us pages out of a phone book to literally cold call. This is before do not call lists. Okay. We don't do any of that. It's all warm market. All warm market. There is a prospecting system. All right. There's a new recruit orientation guide so that I don't have to come up with what I need to do and say to people that come into the business. As I'm training the new recruit, I prospect, I get the new recruit, I take it through the system. They started writing the orientation guide. Here it is right here. Again, already put together in writing. I don't have to reinvent the wheel. It's all right here. I give this, email it over to, I don't have to print it out. I email it to my new recruits, the ones that I am going to promote to district leader. Okay. That is a part-time contract. All right. So here, do this again. And here is Mr. Daniel Lonzo, $1 million earner in Primerica. Here he has put together, he has written a book. This is literally a complete process. In other words, in the business, in Primerica Financial Services, Daniel Lonzo is a $1 million earner, whereas he's a $2 million earner. Okay, he's one of right now close to 120. There's obviously over 111 $1 million earners in Primerica. Daniel Lonzo is one of those. He literally wrote this. He literally even has some of his handwritten notes. But the process that he went through, step by step, here it is, how to do the life application, talking about cash value insurance over term insurance. What's the field training process like? This literally is everything written out that he put together on his road to becoming $1 million earner. Here it is, everything written in the book. All I have to do is study it. And let me be clear about it. This is one thing I've learned recently. I don't know Jack. I've not learned this business, but it is my chosen commitment to learn the business. Okay? Here, the company has its own associate manual, the PFS Success System. Again, literally putting together a program for how to set up the meetings, the calls, doing the Zoom meetings, everything. I'm not ever going to have to reinvent any piece of work. What I am going to have to do is work. That's where the commitment comes in. Here is, and I probably should have shown this earlier. This is the actual material on Primerica. This is the company's own information on the company on Primerica. This is actually like a financial statement. I think it's like a 10Q that you, when a company is listed on the New York Stock Exchange, after the quarterly reports of how the business is doing to the Securities and Exchange Commission. This is, I believe, one of those statements. Matter of fact, yeah, it is a 10K. And then it talks about the 10Q and how to get there. Okay, investorsprimerica.com. And there we go. May 6, 2021, quarter one, 2021 earnings. January, February, March. Okay, May, here it is. Primerica's statement of earnings. Here it is. Wow. I love this kind of material because people, of course, are going to say people who, are not going to want to be in the business, and especially when, like, I may get a brand new recruit. He gets excited. He goes home and tells his family, his wife, his brothers, sisters, and moms, dad, whoever, friends. And he's going to be met with, Jack and the Beanstalk. What did you do? You sold the cow for what? These beans. Oh my God, you did what? You joined that network marketing, multi-level marketing scheme, scam. Primerica, oh lot. No one makes money that only the people at the top make money in that. Okay. This right here is literally the financial earnings of the company. It is a reputable company listed in New York Stock Exchange. Here you go. All you haters hate on this. Okay. Here's literally the financial track record statement to shareholders of Primerica Financial Services. It is a 100% legitimate business. I'm so sorry to bust your bubble. Okay. And I'm so sorry that you can't get with this opportunity. Okay. That you have a hang up about it. All right. I am looking for those people who are going to push through the rejection that they're going to get from the loved ones. So, matter of fact, it said that you're going to make the most of your money from strangers, not from your family. Okay, that's going to unfortunately be the case with many people. All right, but here it is: investors.primerica.com. Go to that website. Here's the proof. This is a legitimate company. It is not a scam. It is not a scheme. It is not network marketing. It is not a multi-level marketing. It is a financial services distribution company. That's what it is. It is the Walmart of financial services. You come in, you need financial services, you come to Primerica, right? Here. Again, I went through this earlier. These are the promotion levels in Primerica, all right? This is a basic presentation. It goes through what we do for people. So I think it may have in here where it talks about promoting, let's see, the opportunity. Oh God, I love this presentation. This part of this presentation, read time, value, money. I got to talk about. I love this one because people always get this one wrong when I do the presentation. There are two people. There's a brother. There's two brothers, brother Al and brother Bobby. Okay, Al comes to me and listen to my presentation. Great, I'm in. He gets a plan. He maxes out his individual retirement account. He puts in $5,000 a year. Okay, he makes $50,000 a year. He maxes out at $5,000 a year into his individual retirement account. That's okay. But then in 7 years, he just completely abruptly stops for whatever reason. He listened to one of those haters and said, "Hey, man, that's a scheme. That's a scam." He listens to him and he stops investing. Bobby, his brother, he listened to a hater up front early and never got in. But then he heard his brother accumulated $61,150. Wow, you got $61,000. Yeah, that's like a scam to me. Where's Peter? You can still got his number. Yeah, here it is. Okay, he calls me up. So Bobby says, "Look, man, I want to get in. Al's got $61,000. I got zero." So Bobby jumps in 7 years later. He maxes out his individual retirement account, puts in $5,000 a year. Okay, and he does this $5,000 a year for guess what? From age 30 to age 67. 37 years. Bobby puts in $5,000 a year. Who at the end, when they're both 60, they're twins. They're both 67 years old. Who has more money, Al or Bobby? I don't know. You see it right there up on the screen. Al has 1,000,008. Bobby has 1,000,007. Bobby has less money than Al. The reason why, because Al started first. I know, but Peter, Al only invested 7 years. He stopped. Bobby did it for 37. That's not right. That's not fair. Yes, it is fair. It's called the time value of money. It's the reason why you cannot wait. It's the reason why you have to get started. Period. I love that. I love that part of the presentation. It drives that point home. Past the middleman. Let me see. Investment professional management. You can do it. Oh, that's it. Okay. All right. Got it. Okay. Oh, God. This. Not want to get out of screen share. Sorry about that, folks. Um, I went through that earlier. Okay, yeah. All right. Okay. So that's it. My goal become a senior national sales director. At that level, roughly on the low end, that's going to be about $500,000 a year. It's really going to be $1 million a year. Let me explain to you why. Let me see if I can do. All right. Equals $1 million per year. The question is, how do you make it? All right. Money's made from commissions. Let's see, life insurance. You get agency investments. Imagine investments. Your referral fees. From what's called the auto home and PLPC, American Legal Protection Plans, pre-fleet legal. Okay. All right. And the uh, and then you should also have the fees from the okay. Commercial insurance. Okay. Now, on the average, you know, what you're providing is about $2,500. Okay. For the full, about $2,500. Now that's on your own. That's you individual. The goal of the plan though is not to do this by yourself. The goal is to raise, like I mentioned earlier, I have multiple insurance licenses. I'm not licensed in Mississippi. I'm licensed in Louisiana, Alabama, Arkansas, and Tennessee. All right. That means I want to recruit 2 RVPs. Two in Louisiana, 2 in Alabama, 2 in Arkansas, and 2 in Tennessee. 19. Because I am their manager and their I trained it. I pushed it up. I override it so that on average every month each RVP does $10,000. Personally, me, I'm $20,000 because I have people that override, so my full ratio, I'm doing $10,000. Each number of RVPs is doing $10,000. So that allocates $1,000. Override. On that $100,000, I get paid 110%. Right? That is, so my base shop and I get, it's going to work out to be with my bonuses, the equivalent of 110%. Honestly, that's over $1.2 million. That is how the business is. All right. Well, thank you, everybody. I don't know who else watching. That is something I wanted to run down. I wanted to put that out there. Definitely want to anyone who has any doubt about what the company is, what it's about. Now, I'm gonna close on this. All right. I can go get licenses in all 50 states next 10 years. I can make sure I get licensed in 50 states. Oh, Canada and Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico. All right. And duplicate this system over and over again. The same way there's a Walmart in pretty much every small town in America. Okay, they duplicate Walmart. Walmart has a Walmart center everywhere. Okay, I can have and put up a Stewart Associates office everywhere. Well, all 50 states, Canada, Puerto Rico, and Guam. Okay. With the advent now that we can do all this business totally off Zoom, there's absolutely no limits. Two, I want to be clear about this. I'm going to say this and I'm going to close. If you already have a license, you pay nothing to come into Premier. Zero. The only fee that you pay is, for a background check. Right now, that background check fee for everyone who works with me at Central Mississippi Correctional Facility, because they're first responders, is only $49. Okay. I'm going to find my first 3 people who work with me. I know I will because of this opportunity. And because all this can be done online, all I'm really doing is teaching people how to create an online presence to attract people who have a need for what the company does. That's it. The last one of the recent of people who are going recent vice president on 4 months. I'm sure that we're going to hear about someone joining the business and going RVP in 3 months. There was a gentleman who recently became $1 million earner in 12 months. Joined the business, worked real hard, and in 12 months was $1 million earner. This is going to continue because of the advent of being able to do the whole business online through social media, using Zoom and Facebook and LinkedIn. That is going to be the future of this company. All right. Again, the purpose of this video is for me to be able to go back and look at it when times I know will get tough. I'll be able to hold myself accountable. Thanks everybody for listening. Take care of yourselves, each other.